Hey guys, it's Lindsay. Welcome back to my channel and to another plan with me. This for the week of September 4th through the 10th, and we are using the August 2023 mystery kit. Oh my god, this kit, y'all. This kit. I am obsessed. Literally obsessed with how the spread turned out. This was one of those kits where as soon as I saw it come in the mail, I was like, oh no, we're using this. We're using it now. I am obsessed with it. And I don't normally use mystery kits in time for me to have to still call it a mystery kit. Most of the time it gets reformatted and there's a new name for it, but not this time because I literally had to use it now. The foil that I'm using is the foil bundle that came with the kit because again, it was a mystery, so you do always get a foil with it. But it's like, oh my god, it's celestial themed and it's the first technically official non-summer spread, and the colors of it, I'm obsessed. I don't think I've had like a specific purple spread in a while. I think actually the last one was March, that one was also a mystery kit. That one was gorgeous, but there was one in March that was like hollow. It had butterflies. I think it was March. It was either March or April. Let me see, hold on. I'm like gonna flip back through this planner because oh my god, I was obsessed with that kit too. And that one was also I think celestial themed. Hold on. Was it March? It had to have been March. That's Easter. Oh yeah, it was March. Oh my god. It actually was not celestial themed. It was like fairy and like butterfly themed. And oh my god, I haven't used that much purple since that spread. And this was one of those spreads that I kept going back on where I was like, do I want to use this in September? Do I not want to use this in September? Do I want to wait until April of next year? But I was like, no. We are using it now. Like literally now. It gives me very much like Valeris vibes from A Court of Thorns and Roses. If you guys have read that series, I haven't even read the whole entire series, but like the purples and like the blue dress, because I know that Feyre wears a blue dress at some point, and like just the celestial aspect of it, just it's giving to me. I haven't read that entire series, but I'm pretty positive that's what this reminds me of. But I am just obsessed, literally obsessed. My computer also just got really loud and sounds like it's going to take off, so apologies if you can hear that. I think that's because that's the second voiceover I'm filming today. But oh yeah, she got real loud all of a sudden. Sir, calm down. But I don't really have a lot to talk about for this week. Let me see, did anything happen? Not really. It was just a very chaotic week, and a lot of the same things that I marked last week. It's just this spread is beautiful. This week kind of also sucked in a way because I had double turnaround like I did last week, where I closed mid, closed mid, and they were all almost exactly 10-hour turnarounds, which definitely did suck a little bit. It was rough. And this was also the first week of Oogie Boogie, which was also rough because it was just chaotic as hell. And I was exhausted, literally exhausted on some of the days. There was one day where I had a chaotic night, and then I had to be back at 10 a.m. the next day, and I was literally falling asleep at work, which sucked because I was at a desk and sitting at a computer and I was falling asleep, and I was like, I'm dying, please no. But we got through it, we fine. But yeah, I don't really think there's much like I have to talk about, unfortunately, because I literally just did another voiceover. But I do have 2 more spreads after this that are the bases already filmed, and oh my god, like I am so excited, just so excited for the Halloween spreads. I'm not quite there yet, but both of the next 2 spreads are also kind of pop culture-y type of spreads, and the one after this just gives me so much nostalgia, which I'm gonna kind of give you a spoiler alert. It's Twilight, it's the Bella kit, and I love it. It makes me want to rewatch the entire series. I'm not going to, but it makes me want to rewatch it. But like as this planner goes on and I get into like the Halloween spreads and the holiday spreads, I'm just going to become more and more obsessed with this, and then I'm gonna have to go back to January again, which, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with January spreads. It's just they're not my favorite, and I don't know if it's just because nothing ever happens in January, but they're always like wintry, snowy type of ones, which again, nothing wrong with them. I just feel like they're not my favorite kits, unfortunately, but that is okay. We're not there yet. We're still in September, but we are slowly making progress on this planner, and we only have a couple more months after this to at least get out of this planner and into the new one. But yes, I hope you guys are still at least enjoying these, even though I am so far behind. I am my goal for this year is to get caught up on spreads. Maybe not completely caught up because I feel like that's a lot, but at least caught up enough to where I can go to 1 spread a week instead of 2. But that is all going to be dependent on me and my productivity, because my productivity is usually what stops me from doing that. But that is our goal for this year. We're almost done. I think we're going to get into the day by day right here. Yeah, there we go. So into the day by day of this absolutely gorgeous spread. Like, look at that girl, the tall box. I'm obsessed with the tall box. Look at her. She is beauty and she's grace. Okay, so first thing for Monday. So Monday was Labor Day. I did not know what to use as a character sticker to mark Labor Day, so I just used a script. It kind of looks a little funny because I marked cramps after that, and the cramps are also in the middle of the box, so it's like 2 stickers that are in the middle of the box, so it looks a little funny, but it's under an extender, so it's fine. But the Labor Day script is from Kinsey's Creations, who obviously his shop is no longer open. And then I did mark cramp. Yep. I did mark cramps because I did have them. Unfortunately, they rolled over from the Sunday before this. So I did use a Once More with Love munchkin to mark that. And I think I had to have taken at least a decent amount of medicine for me to mark it, but I marked taking medicine and used a munchkin for that. And then I played more phone games. I mentioned in the last Plan With Me that I have absolutely no idea, literally no idea what game I was playing, but I was playing something and it was enough for me to mark it. So I used a Once More with Love munchkin to mark the phone games. I'm really upset that I do not know what I was playing, because I would tell you if I did, because it gripped my attention at least through the end of this week, because I also was playing phone games on Friday. So literally no idea why I marked the phone games, but here we are. And then I did mark a YouTube binge. So I used a laptop that is from Scribble Co., and the YouTube binge is a script that is from the foil bundle. And then I did deep clean a lot of things on this day. I think I was just in the mood to just kind of clean, so I did use a paper and milk marrow and a cleaned all the shit script that is from Carly Plans. And then I got eaten alive by mosquitoes. So for some reason, mosquitoes travel to our kitchen in the summer. It's very, very annoying, because when you're doing the dishes, anything, they will just eat you alive. And obviously I'm assuming it's because of the water in the kitchen, but they're not in our bathroom, so I don't know. But it's so incredibly annoying because they will eat you alive. And it's like 1 or 2 mosquitoes that will eat you alive. And when I was cleaning, I'm assuming I probably cleaned a decent amount of the kitchen, I was eaten alive by mosquitoes. Mosquitoes love me too, and it's so annoying. But for the mosquito bites, I used this munchkin that like literally looks like they were bit all over, because that was how I felt. And then we did get Olive Garden for dinner, and I used a Wonton a Million sticker, and the Olive Garden script is from Carly Plans. And then I did watch 2 movies on this night, and I decided to use both movie marquees. So the colors are kind of a little out of order, but I used the movie marquees. So I did watch Clue, which I thought I had a script for, but I guess I didn't. Someone had mentioned Clue, and I was like, I want to watch that movie. So I did watch that, and I used a munchkin to mark Clue. And then I watched Cruella as well. Me and my friends were talking about Cruella before this, so that's what made me want to watch that. So I did use a Once More with Love Cruella, and then the script is in font 3 from my shop, but it's off of the Disney live action sheet. Moving on to Tuesday. Tuesday was my payday as always, so I did use an icon and the script that are both from the foil bundle, and then I had to wash my costume. And I didn't know when I was pulling the stickers, because I actually pulled the stickers before I filmed the base of this kit. I didn't know that I had icons with it, so I didn't use any of the icons in the kit when I could have. So all of these icons and stuff came from my character storage, but that washing machine also came from my character storage, so I used that from Scribble Co., and then the wash costume is a custom. And then I did pay bills on this day because obviously it was my payday, so I used a paid sticker from Carly Plans, and the pay bill script is in font 6 from my shop. On the second half of Tuesday, I did watch Sabrina the Teenage Witch. I'm finally in the spreads where I can use my witch stickers that I have in my fall storage, so I was able to use her. She's from Stick with the Plan Co. because she is purple and she matched the spread, and I was able to use her. So I did use that, and then the same custom Sabrina the Teenage Witch that I've used for the past couple of spreads. And then I did mark that it was the first Oogie Boogie night. I did have to work it. So I used one of the characters from the Nightmare Before Christmas sheet. I have no idea, literally no idea what character that is, but I used that because it matched. And then I just marked that it was a chaotic night because it was a chaotic night. And for that, I used like a munchkin that was just on fire for that. Moving on to Wednesday. Wednesday I marked that I was tired AF because I had the turnaround. I was off at 12:30 the night before and I had to be back at 10:15. So I used a Sleepy AF script that is from the foil bundle, and then a like tired panda sticker from Once More with Love. I did get Starbucks because obviously would not have survived if I didn't. I didn't survive anyway. But I used a Carly Plans coffee cup, and the Starbucks run is from the foil bundle. And then I marked that I was falling asleep at work because I was. And I figured this one that was sitting at the laptop was very fitting because I was at a desk at that day. I was on the computer. So I did use that because I just figured it was very, very fitting. And then I marked getting gas and used a car icon that is from a shop that is no longer open, and the Get Gas script is from Kinsey's Creations, whose shop is also, unfortunately, no longer open. Eventually, I will use through all of these scripts that from shops that don't exist anymore, but for now, we're still using them. I did mark more of Sabrina the Teenage Witch, and this one I used a munchkin for, which was a little witch as well. And then I just went to bed early because I was tired as hell, so I used a paper and milk Maru, and the bed early script is from Carly Plans. Moving on to Thursday. Thursday I slept in. Y'all, I made up for that sleep. I made up for the lack of sleep so hard. So I used a sleep in script from the foil bundle and then a munchkin. And I did binge watch some YouTube. So instead of using a YouTube binge script, I just used the binge watch from the foil bundle. And then the icon is from Paper and Milk. And I washed my costume again and did the same situation with the script as well as the brain function washing machine. Wow, brain no function. So that's it for the first half of Thursday. On the second half of Thursday, I did get coffee again before work because we knew we were going to need it, because we knew it was going to be chaotic again. So I used a Carly Plans coffee cup, and the coffee run is from the foil bundle. And then I marked that it was a chaotic few hours this time. This was Oogie Boogie night number 2, and it was not as bad. It was not as chaotic as Oogie Boogie night number 1, but it was still pretty chaotic. So I used a Coffee Monsters Co. emoji with like the fire under its ass because that was how I felt. But I used that to mark it was just a chaotic few hours. And then I treated myself to some food after the work because I felt like I deserved it. So I did get Raising Cane's, and I used a Raising Cane's bag from Scribble Prince Co. and the script is from Sugar Box Stickers. Yes. That is it for Thursday. Filming Lindsay needs to catch up because apparently I'm talking too fast, which is fine, but she needs to get her act together. Let's go. Speed it up, Filming Lindsay. Let's go, Filming Lindsay. Let's go, Filming Lindsay. Hurry up. There we go. Okay, moving on to Friday. So Friday I marked that I was sweating balls because it was hot. I am, again, the script is from Planet Hannah. I used it in the last spread as well. I need to just get like super hot, so hot type of stickers instead of using these ones. But I used that and then a melting munchkin to mark that it was really, really hot. Which it was September. It should not have been hot, but here we are, Southern California. It's hot until like November, unfortunately. And then I marked more of Sabrina the Teenage Witch, and this time I used another munchkin, but this was a different witch munchkin. And then I marked more phone games, as one does. This was the last time I think I finally marked phone games. I think, oh no, as I'm staring at all the things written down for the spread after this, I did mark phone games on the 11th. So I don't know what I was doing. I literally no idea what phone games I was playing, but I was playing something. But for the phone games, I just used another munchkin. On the second half of Friday, I did transfer some money over, and I used an icon from the kit. And then I had a really, really good talk with one of my friends on this day, like full blown, like it was like a needed talk, especially after all the stuff that had happened in August. So this was just a very needed talk. So I did use a munchkin like 2 friend munchkins to mark that. And then I did mark that I was up late, or I actually got home late. I got home, I think, at like 3 a.m. or something like that. But I used a late AF munchkin, and the up late script is from Plana Hannah. But it was very, very worth it. It was so worth being home late, purely just because I needed the talk. It kind of sucked though, because I worked at 10 a.m. the next day, but I needed the talk. On Saturday, I did mark that I was tired AF, because as one is after you get home at like 3 a.m. and then you have to be back at 10 a.m. It's fine. But I used a tired AF script that is from the foil bundle, and then a tired munchkin. And I marked that it was fucking hot outside, because it was. And I used another munchkin. This one's sitting in front of like a fan, because mood. And then that fucking hot outside script is from Plana Hannah, from that same weather sheet. And then I marked having a headache, and I used a munchkin, and then the headache. I didn't use the headache script, actually. I filled that one in because I don't have a silver headache script. But yeah, the headaches, unfortunately, are not silver. A hollow headache script. The headaches, unfortunately, have gotten more frequent, and I'm still trying to figure out why. I probably should go to the doctor for it, but I'm trying to figure out why. And then I marked that there was no parking at work, because I don't know what everyone was doing, but there was no parking, so I used a Wonton a Million Steamy. And I was stressed AF. It was just a rough day, I'm assuming. So I used another munchkin, and the stressed AF is from Carly Plans. And then last but not least, for the Saturday, I marked that I went to bed at 9 p.m. I don't do that very often, but I think a mixture of being stressed out, having a headache, probably being dehydrated. Actually, that was probably why I had a headache. I was probably dehydrated. And then having the turnaround and everything just probably put me out, and I was like, all right, we're going to bed at 9 p.m. as one should, honestly. But I used a munchkin to mark that. On Sunday, the final day of this week, I did mark getting Dunkin'. We got Dunkin' on this day because I had an early shift on the Saturday, so we got Dunkin' on this day instead. So I used a Carly Plans coffee cup, and the Dunkin' script is in font 6 from my shop. And surprise, surprise, we watched some more Sabrina the Teenage Witch, as we do. So I used another one of the Stick with a Plan Witch Girls, and then the script is, again, the custom that I made for myself. And then I did organize stickers on this day, and just kind of put away stickers. So I use a sticker sheet that's from Scribble Co., and the organized stickers is from Kinsey's Creations. And then I only had 2 other things to mark on this day. I didn't have a lot, so I used a really, really big box. But I marked planning time, which was me planning out spreads. So I used a scribbler with a planner and a planning time script that is from the foil bundle. And then we did to get Del Taco, I'm assuming, for dinner. So the burrito is from Scribble Co., and the Del Taco is just a custom that I made for myself. And that is everything for this week and this spread. We're gonna obviously put it back in the planner. I'm obsessed. Oh, there you go. There's a little preview at the Bella spread, but oh my god, I'm obsessed. Literally obsessed with the spread. Look at it. Look at the hollow. It's so pretty. The colors of it, like, I am obsessed. I'm not a big like celestial person, but I love the spread. So we're going to flip through what is left in the kit. Obviously, it was an ultimate kit, so I have a lot of things left over. I didn't even touch that sheet on purpose, but I didn't even touch one of the sheets, but we have so many things left over, so this will just go into my giveaway pile for when I eventually do give away all of my extras. But that is what's left in the kit. I'll give you guys a little bit of a wiggle just so you can see all of the Halloween goodness. Look at it. Look at the hollow. The hollow makes me so happy. Like, hollow is just absolutely gorgeous. It's just absolutely beautiful. And there are the extenders, and that is going to be it. Thank you guys so much for watching this plan with me. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up as always, and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. I am trying to upload every Monday and Friday to get caught up on plan with me, so please subscribe to my channel so you can see more videos, and leave me some type of comment down below. I don't always respond to them, but I do read all of them, and I will see you guys in another video very, very soon. Bye.